I lean towards the over there. I think Wentz has got to put this team on his shoulders a little bit. He's got to throw the ball down the field. He's got to get away from Zach Ertz, and he's got to get comfortability with the other people around him. The only concern I have, and I thought Phil Simms nailed it. I thought Phil Simms nailed it, is the durability. And I said it at the end, and people said, "Well, Wentz was healthy last year. He got hurt by Clowney in that playoff game. It cost him. They had to go to a 41-year-old Josh McCown, which was remarkable that he played with a torn hamstring and almost beat Seattle, came back. But for me, that when he threw out there Cam Newton there, that was an interesting name for that
Yeah.
team, and I think I would look hard at that. And that's the only concern I have about the Eagles is where are they healthy? Since they've won the Super Bowl, they have not been a team that has showed the ability to withstand in terms of injuries. I like their team. I think they're really good. Last year, I thought it was be Philadelphia and Pittsburgh in the Super Bowl. I was dead wrong on that. So I like their team. I like Wentz to throw the ball more down the field. I do think they'll find a way to get a receiver, although even though they're saying they don't need one, I think that's just really just posturing.
Okay, let's take a look at the win total. Remember, these win totals also affected by division, those 6 games in division. Let's set up the number. It's going to be a big one here with the Eagles, Josh.
Yeah, Patrick. So Philadelphia, first Pennsylvania team, they went 9-7 last year. I'm having flashbacks to that playoff game against Seattle when they were sharp as attack. And then Wentz got hurt in the first play. Don't remind us here, Patrick. And they obviously lost to Seattle in that one. But 9-7 last year. Their win total across the board is 9.5. However, there's some juice to the under. So maybe another 9-7 year. Maybe a step back overall, tough division. But the under at DraftKings, FanDuel, and PointsBet is -110, -115, and -121. So all liability seems to be on the under. Conversely, Dallas's win total is 9.5 with juice to the over. That's kind of the coin flip there. Across the market, DraftKings, FanDuel, PointsBet. One book has Philly as a slight +110 favorite to win the NFC East. FanDuel has a toss-up +125 both sides, and PointsBet has Dallas as a -110 favorite to win the NFC East. But again, a little bit juice to the under here with the Philadelphia Eagles under 9.5.
Michael?
For me, I think they've really improved themselves. I think that they've gotten Hargraves gives them a one technique that I think is a really good player. I liked him coming out of college at South Carolina State. I thought he was a good player. I thought he's a good player for Pittsburgh, even though he's not a rusher. He's had 28 quarterback hurries over his career. But for me, I like that signing. I like the Slay signing. And I think a lot of it is going to come down to can they stay healthy? Where are they going to be at linebacker? That's going to be a critical component because they do need linebackers that can run because they want to play really kind of a nickel front is what they do. They want to be able to stop the run with their front four and be able to have linebackers that can really cover in space. So, and then offensively, where are they? Is Diller going to be good enough at left tackle? That's a question mark for me, whether they're going to be good enough in the offensive line and can Wentz stay healthy. I lean towards the over. I do because I think they're a good team, and I think the defense really has always been able to keep them and carry them, and hopefully that they can continue to improve and stay healthy. But they're always a concern health-wise with me, and the last 2 years has proven that to be true.